Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Bre Jahmella and I welcome you to my channel. As you can see from today's title, we are talking about just struggling with adulthood. This video is just me ranting because the girl is struggling being an adult. Like this right here is not for the weak. Being an adult is not for the weak. Like, I know we're gonna get to that stage anyway. Seriously, the rain is coming down. What in the world? But anyway, being an adult is just, it sucks. I would not recommend. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. You know, it's something that we all have to do. We don't have a choice. But if I did have a choice, I would not be doing this. This right here is a ghetto. It's ghetto. Adulting, ghetto. Probably the most ghettoest thing I've ever done. Ghetto. Absolutely ghetto.
Too bad, I'm just thinking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I'm just thinking on your mind. Too bad.
So I want to touch on some of the things that I feel like we all go through but we don't talk about. The first one is literally struggling on how to figure out how to survive. Like, prior to getting into your career or whatever the case may be, you are pretty much struggling if you don't know which path you're going through. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, you get a job, but most of these jobs you're not happy, you're not getting paid good. You go in so that your phone is on, your car is paid, your rent is paid. Like, you really not happy. You know what I mean? Not saying you can't be happy in a career either, but I'm just saying. It's just struggling on how to figure out how to survive, how to get everything together is really hard. Like, people do not talk about that. Like, that is really just hard, trying to figure it the hell out, especially when you have no guidance. I think that's probably the hardest part. When you have no guidance, you just be sitting there like, what the hell am I supposed to really be doing right now? Like, because trust me, your girl just be like, I be looking. I'm not gonna lie, your girl be looking, because I be lost. A lot of times I be lost. At my big age, I be lost sometimes. Thank God for the internet and, you know, stuff like that. But child, your girl be lost, because I just be like, what the hell going on here? I be lost. The second thing that I feel like a lot of us struggle with, myself included, especially this topic, is not having any help. Like, a lot of times, a lot of us are given parents who, not to be mean, y'all are useless. Like, you guys don't help. You just, and I get it, you know, at a certain age, you know, your parents shouldn't help you, but I feel like your parents are here on this earth to guide you. That's what God gave you parents to do, guide you. You know, obviously we're grown, we're gonna make our own decisions, but I do feel like your parents, because they've been on this earth longer than you, should know more than you, and that can help you navigate through life. But a lot of us, our parents don't know nothing. And even if they do know something, most of the time they're not sharing it, or you gotta come to them and ask. And I just feel like sometimes, you know, you just want your parents to just be there for you, or even people around you. You don't always have to be your parents, or people around you to just be like, hey, do you need help? And I feel like for me, I'm the strong friend, I'm the strong everything. No one ever says, you good? Like, you need help? Like, I probably could count on my finger maybe 2 or 3 people that will do that. And that's very bad. One's my best friend, one is my sister, and one is my other friend. That's it. That's not it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody can't be strong all the time. Like, we have our breaking points, like, literally. But having no help is stressful. Next up, I have to touch on not knowing if you're going in the right direction or path. Now, if you're believe in the divine or whatever, I know that he's supposed to guide you and you're supposed to pray on every step that you make. But sometimes I feel like we don't even know if we're making the right step, because what if you probably misheard God wrong? You know what I mean? And maybe he was like, you're supposed to go left and you went right. You know what I mean? And not saying that happens all the time, but I'm saying sometimes, you know, our flesh, God may have said go left and we go right, but our flesh wants to go right. You know what I mean? Even though we should have went left. Like, you just always are battling with whether you're making the right decision. And I feel like for me, as someone who just had to make a crazy decision the other day, it's just one of those situations where I was just like, yo, I even still think about it now, like, did I make the right choice? Maybe, maybe not. Like, will I ever really know if it's the right choice? That's the crazy part. Will you ever know? You don't know. You dead don't know. Like, did you make the right decision? Are you going down the right path? Are you going in the right direction? Even the career that I'm in, I'm wondering, like, what is my career? Is the right career, or maybe it's not? Like, I don't, you know, I pray about it and stuff like that, but still, like, it's just one of those things where you be like, am I making the right decision? Or am I going down the right path? Like, it's a scary thing to think about. Like, super scary. Hate it. But next up, I would have to say unlearning a lot of things. I definitely recommended a unlearning book in my video regarding the healing journey. It was like unlearn 101 ways to a better life or something like that. Definitely look for that book, because there's a lot of things that we learned growing up through our friends and stuff like that that we need to unlearn. Unlearn. And I am one of those people, and I feel like I've unlearned a lot of things, especially my mindset, a lot of things, scarcity, lack, all of that. Had to unlearn all of that, because like I said, I didn't grow up struggling, luckily, by the grace of God, but I always had this scarcity mindset, like, for a very long time, until like a couple years ago. I was just like, yo, I'm blessed, I'm favored, it's always gonna come to me. I'm always gonna have more, I'm always gonna have enough, I'm always gonna have more than enough, you know what I mean? So I really believe, like, there's a lot of things we have to unlearn that we saw our parents do, friends do, all of that we need to unlearn, because a lot of them aren't good habits or good tendencies. So unlearning things is probably another struggle that I hate about this adult thing, because you gotta unlearn. And when you have a habit, you don't know how to, you know what I mean? So good luck with that one, because even I still struggle. Next up I would have is focusing on your own faith beliefs or religious beliefs. Now, a lot of people grew up in different religions. Me, as I said, I grew up as a Christian. Now, I've never ever thought about not being like following God or whatever, but it wasn't until I had my own experience, you know, and my own relationship with him, that I was like, I want to walk this path. I don't believe you should force religion on anybody, not your friends, not your man, not your siblings, nobody. Let them find whatever religion makes them happy, if any. You know what I mean? I just generally feel like that is not your job. You can speak on it, because you're allowed to speak on whatever you want, like, you know, freedom of speech, but you cannot force anybody to want to be a part of that. Because I feel like when you force religion on people, it don't matter what religion it is, people tend to push it away, because it's like you're telling them they have to do something. No, because let's be real, God gave us a choice. If we want to talk about it, God gave us a choice. You can follow him or you don't. He never said you have to. And if it is, where in the Bible say that? Because I know it don't. He gives us a choice. You could follow him or not. Like, you don't, it's up to you. The ball is in your court. You feel me? And I feel like that's the way I think about it when I think about other people. Yeah, I could tell you, like, you know, this is my experience and this is what I've been through and this is what I enjoy because of my relationship with him, but I'm not gonna force you to be there. You know, I'm not gonna force you to do that. Like, see if it works for you, and if you like it, cool, I'm here for it. And if you don't, I understand. You know, I did my part. I did my evangelizing. I told you about it, but I'm not pushing it on anyone. And I feel like learning what you believe in, not what your parents believe in, your friends believe in, what you believe in, is huge as an adult. Follow that, because what the partner that you end up being with, and the children that you end up raising, if you have any, are gonna follow in those footsteps until they find their own or continue to do the same. So be mindful, very mindful. Next up, I think another struggle that we all deal with is careers. Like, and the reason why I'm bringing back up careers is, excuse me, child, ooh, sneezing. The reason why I'm bringing up careers is because my family is Jamaican. And I feel like being a Jamaican, especially a woman, you have no other career than being a nurse. Which to me, bro, like, there's career, I'm not trying to be mean, but there's careers out there that make more than nurses. Like, I'm not even trying to be, don't get me wrong, nurses make money, they make bread, they make stack. I'm not, as someone who works in the nursing field, I know that. But I realize, like, I don't want to go that far into nursing. Like, I prefer to do something else. I'm passionate about something else. I love something else, and not to be mean, but it make more than a nurse. Just saying. So I personally just feel like, you know, that is something that our parents push on us, like certain careers, and I'm like, if that's not what you want to do, don't do it. Like, because you're gonna be miserable. Let's be real. Like, they're gonna tell you, yeah, do it. If you're not passionate about it, you don't love it, you're doing it for them, and then, not to be mean, they're gonna drop down dead and you gonna be in a career that you hate and you gotta start all over, when you could have just picked something you want to do to begin with. Or even, I would say, dabble into the field. That's what made me realize I didn't love nursing. Like it, don't love it. And that made me realize, like, yo, you don't love it, it's not a passion. So because it's not a passion, I don't want to go that forward with it. I'm gonna just pump my brakes, you know what I mean? I'm already in it this far, leave it at that, go do the career you want to do, which I'm literally trying to do now. So it's just like, I feel like picking the career that you want is more important. Do not let nobody pick no career for you. You will hate it long term, trust me. The last tip I have for you guys is living in your purpose. Now, as someone who's still trying to figure out what that is for themselves, I feel like that's the reason why we're here. We're here to live in our purpose, whatever that may be. And I'm trying to find it before it's too late. Like, you know what I mean? And when I say too late, like, I don't want to die and I know what my purpose was. I don't want to die and not know why I was brought to this earth. Like, I'm just not here to be cute. Would be nice, but it's not the case. I feel like I have so much more to do and be and give that, like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to know what I'm living, like, what my purpose is. And I always have that prayer, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? God, reveal my purpose, because I really want to know. Your purpose could literally be in your career. Your purpose could be in your family dynamic. Like, your purpose could be a plethora of things. That's a crazy part. You never actually know. So I always, like, beg God to reveal it to me. And I feel like he will reveal it when I'm ready. Like, he ain't gonna just, you know what I mean? He gonna reveal it when I'm ready, when I'm equipped to know what it is. And I feel like that's where it comes in, that I need to do a little bit more work on myself, because I feel like it hasn't been revealed yet to me. But like, I'm still working on that, because I just feel like we all have a purpose, and living in your purpose is important. It is important, it's important, it's important. To some, maybe not, but to me, extremely important. Very, very important. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into yet another video. I enjoy talking about the struggles of adulthood because let's be real, we out here trying to fight for our lives. Child, it's crazy out here. Like, what? Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please make sure you subscribe, you like, you share, you tell a friend, and I will see you guys in the next one.